Good morning, everybody. Don here again. What a glorious morning. Fog on the water. It's pretty warm and it's wicked humid, as you can see by the air. I'm back at the pond that I was at a couple days ago. And again, I'm doing a early morning, get a couple hours of fishing in before work and see if I can pull out a big one. You know, you guys know I'm partial to the frog when it comes to topwater, especially since I found the top toad. And it's worked pretty good for me, but most of the places where I use that is because it's really paddy and really weedy. And my buddy CJ asked me, do you ever use a popper? Well, CJ, the popper used to be my favorite topwater lure for pond and lake fishing. The tiny torpedo was my favorite for river fish and smallmouth. But I got thinking about that, and this pond has really no weeds as far as like lily pads and those little silver dollar lily pads. Say that fast 3 times. It's got pickerelweed right around the edge, and if I can stay out of that, ouch, I'm throwing the popper, the popper to be exact. This was absolutely one of my favorite topwater lures back in the day, and I'm hoping it's gonna connect here today. You know, the problem with it is if you get into pads, you're screwed. But there's no pads here, so let's see what happens. Man, it's beautiful. It's 5 a.m. and again, I got about 2.5 hours tops to try to put some big fish on the board. I'm gonna start off in this bay and throw this popper as close to the edge as I can. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah. You know, I'm gonna head, I like this bay, but I'm gonna head right over to that lumber and hope there's a big one hanging out by that lumber, and this popper gives them a rise. Let's see what I'm throwing. Actually, I thought this was frog color, but it's not. It's greenback shad or something like that, but whatever. I would think a topwater bite would be awesome on a day like today. You know, what do I know? Well, 40 minutes, nothing. Over here is where I caught that, I think it was right off of that tree where I caught that bass last time I was in here. I caught him on a chatterbait. Caught him on a white and chartreuse chatterbait. This water, I was telling you, this water is crystal clear. So even though white and chartreuse worked last time, I'm going with a little darker color. Kind of a, I don't know, green pumpkin with a maybe a motor oil kind of a trailer. This is the one I caught that nice bass up on the lake close to home, up on the hill. I like this chatterbait. I've had a lot of luck with it. Had some luck with that other one. But I was just thinking because of the water clarity, I thought a more natural looking color. I don't know what white and chartreuse replicates, but got any ideas, let me know. But they're not in shallow and they're not on top, so maybe they're down a little deeper. Yeah, let's try the popper again. Ooh. What do I got? Oh, I got a bass. I thought oh, there he came off. That's good. He was kind of snagged under the gill. He might have been 10 inches. I thought I felt a little something hit there. All right, well, I was going to throw the dinger, but there's supposedly really big bass in here, so I'm going to give him a big offering. I'm going with the big man's jelly worm. Let's see, 1, 2, there we go. And we'll see if we can snake this along these weeds and see if I can entice a really big boy to come out and eat. Friggin' beaver. Where is he? Had to be a beaver. That's that wasn't a fish. If that was a fish, that was a monster. But from the look of the splash, it was a beaver. I don't see him. I do believe there's a beaver lodge up across from that house. Huh. Well, I don't see a beaver. I gotta go check that out. If that's a bass, that's a monster. And I don't see a beaver swimming anywhere. I know it's hard to see, but if that was a bass, that was a big bass. Oh no, there he is. Friggin' beaver. Yep. Beavers and pickerel. The bane of my existence. That beaver just popped out right in front of me. Oh, that's not a beaver, that's an otter. You see how his head came up out of the water? You see him right in front? That's an otter. I hope you can see it. Hey, buddy. That is too cool. Where's he coming up? There he is. Hey. He doesn't know what I am, but he's curious. He goes back. It's funny. He dives down and then he backpedals a little bit. Then he checks me out. There he is. Hey, buddy. Just come closer. That's a beaver there. The otter was out farther, I saw him. Hey, Mr. Beaver. You gonna give me a big splash? Yep, figured you would. I don't know where the otter went. Last time I saw him, he was out here a ways farther. Let's see if we can get one in here. I got one. I don't know what it is, but I don't think it's any too big. No, it's a, don't tell me. Oh, it's a bass. Whoa, come on back here, buddy. You're dragging me into the crap. Oh, you got around that beaver chewed stuff. I can see him right there. Come on. Come on out of there. Oh, crap. I'm gonna lose him. I don't think he's a upgrade fish. Come on, get out from under there. Oh, I'm stuck on the piece of crap. Come on, swim out of there. Come on, swim out of there. Oh, I'm stuck on a piece of friggin' wood. There we go. And he's right underneath that thing. Well, I don't see him anymore. Must have got off. Oh. Oh. There's my worm. I had him on for a while. I don't think he was an upgrade. Man, he got me wrapped right around that thing, and sure enough, got off. Whew. All right, well, they like the big worm. I caught one over in here the other day. Let's see if I can get one in here. I'll work this little bit of a bay, and then I got to get out of here. Stopped it short. There, I got one. Oh, that's a nice one. That's going to be an upgrade, I think. It feels like a decent one. Oh, no, it's not. It's not an upgrade. Nice fish, huh? Come on. Yeah, I don't think that's an upgrade. Let's have a look. No, it's maybe 13. Oh, well. Well, that was an awesome morning. Just beautiful out here. Foggy. I mean, here it is, 7:30. I got to get rolling. And the fog is still pretty heavy, but it's starting to raise, and you can see the sun is shrouded, but it's up now. Well, I ended up hooking 3 bass in 2.5 hours. And the first one on the popper, you know, he just kind of got snagged on the gill, but he was only 10 or 11, 12 inches at the most. Then I hooked a pretty nice one over there in the bay, and he got down into the trees. I could see him for the longest time, but the kayak got hung up on a tree trunk or whatever, and he finally worked his way off the hook. I was able to salvage the hook and the big giant worm, and then I caught that one in the other bay that ended up being 14 inches exactly. I got to load everything up and go to work. Not sure if I'll fish tonight. We supposedly have thunderstorms coming in again, but I am going to fish again tomorrow morning because I have the day off. I just don't know where I'm going to go, but I'll figure it out here in the course of the day. That was fun. Beautiful. That otter was cool. I hope that shows up on the GoPro. That curious otter, man. He was checking me out. He'd go down and he'd come up and he'd stick his head out of the water. That was pretty cool. There was also a beaver over there who gave me a couple splashes, but you know what else is new? Beavers and pickerel. Hey, thanks for coming along. No upgrades today, but lots of time left in this tourney. We'll see you later. Thanks for coming along.